Hello, I am Dr. Narendra Gupta. I welcome you all to my homeopathic channel, Enlightened Homeopathy. Today, I am presenting you with the case of alumina, very unusual explanation. Why do I call it as an unusual explanation of the case of the rubrics? Because no one goes so deep into the meaning of rubrics, because no one is so subtle by nature. You become subtle only when you become spiritual. Otherwise, you cannot go deeper into the homeopathic field of homeopathy or understanding of homeopathy. So one has to be subtle, because vital force is a very subtlest energy. It's a energy, not the material. And our medicines are potentized, so they are also energies. So energy is very subtle. So to understand the real homeopathy, to cure patient permanently and on comprehensive principles, you have to be subtle, and to be subtle, you have to be spiritual, and to be spiritual, you must get your Kundalini awakened. Only then you can understand everything, the absolute truth about everything present in this universe. These commentary which I make either in between the case, between the description of medicine, or in the beginning, because it is very, very, very much required. This is not a wastage of time. This is not my philosophy. This is the truth which I am going to give you. I want that every one of you should get this kind of knowledge. You were created by the divine for this kind of knowledge. Only then you can ascend and get your moksha, the salvation. Let's begin with the case now. This is the case of my CA. CA means chartered accountant. He looks after my account problems. So he had been taking medicine since long, because since childhood he had been suffering from many diseases like migraine, high blood pressure, asthma, allergies, and so many other diseases. He is a very thin, lean person, looks a very sick person looking at his face. Under my treatment, most of diseases have been cured. He did not come to me since long, because he was not having any kind of problem on health-wise, on health issues. So now he comes after a very long time. Doctor, I have been going to a naturopathic clinic, though he is my patient, since 2 days. My intention was that gas will come out and also the eye problem will be relieved. He has come for some kind of eye problem. They means the naturopaths. So they had relieved the irritation in the eyes with mud. But today I have got small red spots in the eyes. I don't have any trouble with my eyes otherwise, but nowadays the workload in the office has increased, because this is the closing time. This is the time of maximum workload. So there is a lot of stress on my eyes. The naturopathy people put some mud ball on the eyes. They put a mud band on the eyes on closing them, and also apply some mud on the stomach, means on the abdomen. So they do it to cool the abdomen. Is all this in the eyes, means like blood spots in the eyes, is the result of that? How can I say? I do not know anything about mud therapy. So he must have asked the naturopaths, not to me. This I am not proper person to ask this question, to answer this question. I have got small red spot in the eye. Then I questioned, are you scared because of that? Because his expression and his voice were reflecting a great fear. No. Usually I put drops in the eyes. Today when I was putting the medicine, eye drops, I saw these small red spots in the eyes. So tone of speaking and body language Everything was an expression of great fear. But he was saying that he has no fear. So I was about to visit an ophthalmologist, but my wife suggested that I should see you instead. His wife had been under my treatment in the past and she was cured of a 25 years long standing asthma. So she is wiser than him. That's why ladies are called better half. Doctor, why did you want to visit an ophthalmologist? Patient, just to show these red spots to know what has happened to my eyes. His voice is reflecting great fear. Actually, since a month, I was not bothered about my thyroid anymore. This is a very interesting story you will come to know as the case proceeds. Thinking that I am perfectly alright now. But then I thought that if the naturopathy people could treat it with mud and water, I will be benefited more. Now, this person is a chartered accountant. He had gone to Punjab in a bank for audit. Someone over there told him, "Oh, your eyes are protruding outward. It seems that your thyroid level have increased very much." So he got his thyroid level checked the same day. The TSH level was very less, and so the doctor prescribed medicine for hyperthyroidism. 3 days later, on coming back to Delhi, he got his thyroid level checked from another lab. It showed increased thyroid level, TSH level increased. Then he went to his family physician who said that both the reports are absolutely wrong. You are absolutely a normal person, there is nothing wrong with you. So you do not need any medicine. So you do not have any clinical symptom of thyroid. It is not right to take any medicine just on the basis of lab report. So he advised in this way. After this consolation, he was all right for 10 to 15 days. Then one day, during a conversation about something else with somebody, there was a mention of thyroid. So those people he was conversing with, they mentioned something about thyroid regarding anything, not regarding this person, but with another person. So that person told him that one should not take thyroid lightly. It is an important body part. So he should get it checked again. The same day, he went to 3 different famous laboratories and gave the sample for testing in order to get his thyroid level checked again. So all the 3 reports showed variations. One report said it was hyperthyroidism. The other said it was hypothyroidism, while the third said that it was a borderline case of hyperthyroidism. He was scared to see 3 different reports and got confused as to which one of these should be considered right. Now you can see how the scam goes. All of them are 3 very famous laboratories, but their reports are absolutely different. So it means they have not checked it. They have just a given report from their own computer without checking it with the. So this laboratory medical system must be running. So otherwise, if they checked it, so there should have been almost similar reports, because he gave the blood sample to 3 laboratories almost at the same time. So there should not be any difference in their data, but it was very much different. All the 3 data from all the 3 laboratories are very much different. So it without doubt proves that none of them have checked it. So he went to a thyroid specialist with the reports. When his family physician refused and he had 3 kind of different reports, his fear increased, and then to get it resolved, he went to the thyroid specialist. So doctor, looking at his slightly bulging eyes, gave him a medicine for hyperthyroidism. He did not advise him correctly because these 3 reports are absolutely different. He neither said that these reports are not correct. He did not say, he's not bothered about anything, he just was bothering about his fees only. So he gave medicine for hyperthyroidism without any confirmation that patient is suffering from hyperthyroidism, hypo, or he is just a normal person. So he took the medicine for few days and started feeling weak. Then again came back to me. As he knows me very well. He feels that I will give him the right opinion as compared to other people. Even then they don't believe us. This is because of homeopathy. He stopped taking the medicine after I convinced him and he was little pacified. Still his mind was not totally free of fear. The moment there was something wrong with his eyes or his neck, he would get scared and feel whether it was because of the thyroid. Now, earlier many problems of this patient like migraine, BP, mental stress, problems after hernia surgery, etc., were cured by me, have been relieved with hyoscyamus. Whenever he had a problem that would not go after placebo, he would always respond to hyoscyamus. But of late, he would require hyoscyamus quite frequently, so it was thought necessary to understand the case in depth. So I never gave any medicine for this thyroid fear. I just kept on giving placebos to him, patient. Although I have been to the ophthalmologist, there has been no solution to his eye problems. I have been going to him for more than 2 months now. So now I am showing the naturopathy people, as they say, they have a treatment for this also. So they will put hot or cold mud packs which will stimulate the thyroid hormones that are not being produced. So again has gone back to him there. So this time they put mud bands on stomach, means on abdomen, on eyes and also on the chest. So this patient is narrating all this very plainly as if he doesn't feel anything wrong in that. So they also gave me enema. This is their routine way of giving treatment. For every patient they give the same treatment. Doctor, now you are feeling that red spot in the eyes are because of all this naturopathic treatment. What do you think about this patient? Yes, now I am worried about this. He was worried since from very beginning, but now he is admitting. After all, it is about my eyes and there is a lot of workload. The work is all with the eyes. My wife suggested to get the BP checked whether it has increased. But I don't think that is the case, as I do not have any mental stress. It is only about workload, but it is not a matter of work. Even then I am having eye problem. So there must be something serious. So treatment, what was treatment? I gave him placebo again because I was very sure that he is not having any disease. So he was given placebo for a week as his BP was normal and there was just a slight problem with his eyes. Within a few days, the patient again went to the naturopath. He paid in advance for the treatment for 15 days. They make him drink 5 to 6 glasses of water and then induce vomiting by putting a finger in the throat. This method they call as Kunjal. They say that this corrects the breathing problem of the patient. But he was not having any breathing problem. Patient says, the water is not going in the chest. Water goes in the stomach, not in the chest. It goes in the stomach. It is only water which comes out of the stomach when I vomit. But I feel heaviness in my throat now. His voice is reflecting great fear. My voice has also become heavy. So I had stopped going there for 3 days. Today I went there again after 3 days. The voice had become normal in 3 days, but today it is again heavy. Now there is no pain, but the heaviness is still there, as if the water has all come up and stopped there in my throat, which is not possible. So these are his beliefs. Then his wife intervenes. Today, while removing the water from his stomach, means by vomiting, There were a small red particle in it. Patient says, I felt that there is some red particles in it. It was not clear water. Then I said, what are you thinking about this reddish water coming out? What are you worried about? You tell me frankly. Patient says, the doctor says sometimes it comes. It is coming, it is a common thing. But there are no doctor in the naturopathic clinic. There are only just 5-6 juniors. They keep on attending patient and there is no senior doctor in it. I again gave him placebo for 1 month because I know that this is just a belief, just a unnecessary anxiety in his mind. So after some time it will calm down. So he was given placebo for 1 month as he was not having major difficulty and the patient was still taking naturopathic treatment. The patient came back again after 1 month. Then patient says, Doctor, I am having difficulty in breathing since last 10 to 15 days. Now you can see gradually his anxiety and physical disorder are increasing. But till now no specific diagnosis has been made. He is running from here to there. In between it had become alright. I had taken medicine from Dr. Sachdev. Who is Sachdev? Dr. Sachdeva is his earlier homeopathic physician. Before taking treatment from me, he used to take from Dr. Sachdev. But now I am confused between both the medicines. I took medicine from Dr. Sachdev and I also had the medicine given by you earlier. I gave him placebos. So I took your medicine and so what kind of homeopathy these homeopaths do, you can understand. I know you know very well because you have been doing the same thing. Dr. Sachdev had given him Strophanthus mother tincture, Grandalia mother tincture, Arsenic album 30 and Epicock 30, all of them to be taken regularly every day. So patient says, instead of getting relief, my trouble has increased, means breathing trouble has increased, though all above medicines he has given to relieve the breathing problems. It was all right for 15 to 20 days, but one night I got up suddenly with a jerk and the breathing had stopped completely. Now as soon as I lie down, the breathing stops. Then I have to get up and sit. It happens 5 to 6 times in a night. One night I aroused my wife from sleep and told her to give a pillow to rest. Then after taking many pillows, it slowly subsided. Now I am going to stop Dr. Sachdeva's medicine. When I asked him the names of the medicine, he told that before giving the prescription to the compounder, to the dispenser or to the helper of Dr. Sachdeva, he gets a photocopy of the prescription from outside his clinic and tells his cameraman to take a photograph. I have already given placebo to this patient to be taken as and when needed. This patient maintains his complete medical file. So he records everything. When he was not feeling well, he had asked me the name of the medicine on phone. But then after going to the office, he got busy in his work. His health also improved. He also forgot the prescription somewhere, so he had not taken the medicine. So I had told him to take Blata Orientalis mother tincture for the time being, as I did not want to tell him the name of the medicine. On phone. Patient's wife. Doctor, nobody is in whole family is his breathing problem. Doctor, nobody in his whole family has this kind of breathing problem. Then why and how did he get it? So means when somebody is having problem, so it does not mean that patient. Doctor, I have burning of feet in the evening. The heat in the body has increased a lot. It is not going. My head also become hot. His wife is interfering in between. This patient does meditation according to Sahaj Yoga. According to Sahaj Yoga, increase in the body is considered harmful for health. When the heat in the body increases, the probability of a person suffering from asthma, liver problem, acidity, blood pressure, diabetes, etc. increase. So to correct all this, one should meditate according to Sahaj Yoga technique. Then I say, nowadays very frequently you have heat of head also. The patient says, only if I eat late or eat fried things, then I have it. Means then I have the heat. Doctor, I feel as if the phlegm is all stuck up in the throat. The patient is trying to emphasize his say by moving his hands and legs. But there is nothing. I took steam today, even did gargles. I even went to the naturopath clinic for 3 days. Then I asked him, Did you make you do kunjal in the naturopathy clinic again? So kunjal is a procedure in which a person drinks a lot of water and then brings it out by vomiting. Patient says, now I am scared to do even kunjal. So Dr. Sachdeva has also told not to do kunjal again. He says that he has seen many patients earlier who get the natural mortality of their intestine affected by doing kunjal, and then they start getting nausea. I feel this is the effect of kunjal for sure. I require 4 to 5 days to get adjusted after starting kunjal. Now I even feel choked in the throat. Now you can see gradually his problems are increasing, though he is running here and there. I feel heaviness in the throat. I start getting scared even before drinking, because when the water does not come out completely, they press the abdomen very hard, means those naturopaths. I have already had 2 hernia surgeries, so I am always scared, and now it has increased all the more. Patient again says, when I ask those people, they say it comes sudden, sometimes it comes means red spots. It is not a major issue. There must be some injury in the throat, that is why reddish particles are coming out with the water. So the patient wants to say that if there is no injury in my throat, then from where is this reddish water coming? It means there must be some injury in my throat or my intestines. The patient is saying that those people do not know anything. One person is sitting here, other is there, other is there. So means they are not serious people. Naturopaths are not serious people, and also not much educated people. They do not know anything. They just put mud on your different part of your body and they say that this is the treatment we give. So because there is no senior doctor present there in the naturopathy clinic, only they have 4, 5, 6 assistant there, junior doctors, and they keep on attending the patient without knowing anything about naturopathy. But still this patient keeps on going there. Now I realize the gravity of his sickness, because since long his mind has not been calmed down. So it means unless his mind is calmed down. So by all this I realize that he is having great anxiety, and I analyze the case and come to the remedy Illumina, because unless your mind is at peace, you are no longer healthy person. So he is running here and there, it means his mind is at not peace. So he is having some kind of disease, though none of us has diagnosed it. So the patient was given 3 doses of Illumina 30 to be taken after every 15 minutes. After a week, the patient reported that his health was quite okay. Earlier, he would get breathlessness at night. He would get up suddenly with a jerk and had to take long breaths. That had not happened so far. Means after Illumina, he is not having any attack of breathlessness. Then I asked, you would always be scared whether you have thyroid. What about that? because my prescription was based on this feeling. So to know that my prescription was correct or not, I have to ask the same question because it must be removed. Patient says, now I feel that I do not have any thyroid problem. I am feeling very fine. Earlier I would have complaints. Those are also not there now. Then I ask him, do you remember that problem you had earlier and what would you think about? I ask just to confirm if he is having any memory of those problems, because once the problems are cured, patient generally forgets about them. Patients laughingly, patient laughs a lot. Earlier, I would just keep on looking in the mirror at my neck whether there is swelling anywhere, whether there is an added problem there. Then I would link it with the thyroid. I would show it to my wife to check whether there is any swelling in the neck. Problems would start even if I saw a slight change. I would keep thinking about it, and that would give rise to further problems. Then I ask, what kind of problems? Patient says, if I had a throat problem, a stomach upset, or a difficult breathing, I would start feeling whether it is happening because of the thyroid. Looking at the eye problem, I would wonder whether it is happening because of thyroid. So patient was having a one thought in his mind that all kind of problems are because of thyroid. That is why he was running from doctor to doctor, and no one could understand his feeling. So no one was able to cure him, to relieve him. But I understood it, and then I prescribed Illumina. So patient again says, I would always remain depressed because of thyroid. Doctor, but why would you be so much frightened because of the thyroid? Why were you so much obsessed with the idea of thyroid? The patient explains. Allopathic doctors say that thyroid is a very important organ. It has about 12 to 13 very important functions to perform, and all are the key function, K-E-Y, key functions. Key functions meaning the most important functions. The responsibility of keeping the body in proper function going smoothly depends on them, means on those 12 to 13 key functions of thyroid. If it has some problem, it can be troublesome in future. Disturbance in thyroid functioning will lead to many problems in future. That's why he was worried so much about the thyroid. That means you think that thyroid is a very important thing in our body. Patient says, yes. The way the patient said that, this indicates that he is feeling confident now, since he feels the doctor has clearly understood what he wants to say. All these are the key functions. What if these 12 to 15 functions are not proper? As if the patient is scared of them not being proper. In the thyroid test report, all the thyroid reports gave different levels. So I was all confused as to which of the thyroid report is normal or wrong. What is the situation? The situation was not absolutely clear. Then I asked, has the thyroid fear gone from your mind completely now? Yes, it is almost 99.9% gone. Note. So this case is a very good example to understand how diseases are created at a very subtle level in our bodies. The patient does not feel completely relieved till the time you treat him at this subtle level. That's why in the beginning of lecture, I gave you a hint that what is subtle system and why should you be subtle. The patient was quite okay earlier, but as and when the thyroid issue occupied his mind, slowly he started getting problem with his eyes, with his throat, and also with his breathing. This patient could only become all right at a subtle level when the right remedy, Illumina, was given to him. So now analysis of the case. This patient was given alumina on the following basis of following rubrics. I am going to read it for you. Blood cannot look at blood. Knife cannot look at. Communicative. Expensive. Confusion of mind reading while. Fear apoplexy of. Fear blood. Fear when looking at blood. Frightened easily, blood at the sight of blood. So on these basis, alumina 30 was prescribed. So now we will try to understand the meaning of these rubrics. One rubric was communicative. Communicative, expensive. So this means telling his problem to a person whom he considered to be his friend. He is hopeful of getting a good advice or a solution from such a person on which he can completely rely without any suspicion or any danger. So this patient would sometimes go to his family physician, sometimes to Dr. Sachdeva, and from whom he has been taking homeopathic treatment for years together. And sometimes he would come to me as he has great faith in me. So that is why he had been telling everything to me because of faith. So another rubric is confusion of mind reading while. So what is reading? Because we all know what is reading, but still when patient comes we cannot understand, we do not understand what the reading is. Reading means to try to understand the written or printed script or printed material. Confusion is an improper intellectual state because of which clear perception of anything become difficult. While means when he is working or functioning, that duration is while. So the whole rubric means when he tries to understand the written information, everything gets mixed up instead of getting clearer, and he cannot understand as to what is right and what is wrong. Now, confusion of mind reading while. So what is reading? Try to understand the written or printed script. Confusion means an improper intellectual state because of which clearer perception anything become difficult. While means when he is working or functioning. So the whole rubric means he tries to understand the written information. Everything gets mixed up instead of getting clearer, and he cannot understand what is right and what is wrong. So this patient is also exactly in the same condition. Whenever he sees the thyroid reports, he doesn't understand which report is correct and what should be done. So another important rubric was fear apoplexy of. Now we will understand the subtle meaning of apoplexy. Gross meaning and medical meaning you all know. What is apoplexy? So this is a disease condition in which the blood vessels rupture because of increased pressure of blood. If there is a rupture of blood vessel in the brain, it results in complete or partial loss of functioning of some organ, or it creates some kind of handicap. If we see the subtle reaction to this event, a person is scared of loss. Loss means becoming handicapped. Handicap or loss of function of some part of body. So person is scared of some kind of loss occurring as a consequence of rupture of blood vessels. So fear of any such condition, this is a subtle meaning. So fear of any such condition in which there is a possibility of physical damage can be taken as fear of apoplexy. This is the subtle meaning. For example, if a person has fever up to 100 degree Fahrenheit to 101 degree Fahrenheit, he considers it to be normal, means not harmful. But when it increases and becomes 104 or even more, he starts getting severe headaches. He starts fearing that the nothing untoward should happen. This patient was also scared that there should not be any damage to his body. So fear is fear blood, fear when looking at blood. This was another rubric. So what is blood? You all know what is blood. But we cannot take the literal meaning of blood while prescribing, because the word blood is given in the chapter of mind. So what does mind understand with blood? The subtle meaning of the word blood, that has to be taken into consideration. So blood cannot look at knife, frightened easily, blood at the sight of blood. So blood is a constantly flowing red fluid in the body. Because of this constant flow of blood, the important things for the body like food, hormone, oxygen, etc. are obtained, and harmful things like urea, carbon dioxide, etc. are carried to the excretory organs and then thereby thrown out of the body. So this a balance is maintained. So blood is an important thing in the body on which the smooth functioning of the body depends. If there is any defect in the blood or there is blood loss from the body, the health cannot be good. A person may even die because of excessive blood loss. So whenever there is even a slight bleeding, one starts getting frightened. The more the blood loss from the body, there will be more fear. Nobody is so much scared if there is discharge of phlegm, urine, sweat, stool from the body. This is because all these are useless substance for the body and it is harmful if they remain inside the body. So if they goes out of body, one feels better. If blood means the very, very important part of body goes out, then one gets fear. So as blood is the most important constituent of the body, we get scared to see the blood loss. So this patient had a similar feeling that the thyroid is an important part of the body as it controls 10 to 15 key functions in our body. So any defect in it can spoil the health. So that is why this feeling was considered as equivalent to blood. Note, so we need to understand all the body functions like respiration, urination, blood flow, sleep, menstruation, quiescence, etc. in a similar way as blood and thyroid have been compared here. So if we take these functions in their gross form in the chapter of mind, the remedy selection will be wrong. So mind is subtle. So subtle meaning of these physical organs has to be taken into consideration. So each and every physiological action in different mentioned in different medicines or in different rubrics of the same medicine will have different definition which can only be understood in the context of the other rubric of that medicine. While writing this case, each and every word said by the patient has been written without leaving anything, so that the student understand or the viewers understand that while telling about his sickness, the patient talks about a lot of irrelevant things. So we need to use only the useful information from this or understand the hidden feel behind all this information. The selection of remedies should be on the basis of this feel of the patient and not on each and every word of the patient. So feel of the patient is important because that is the subtle feeling. So we have to prescribe on the feel. So that is how you see what kind of, I never ask any modalities, his constitution, though I took mentals, but not the way the mentals are taken care of. So I did not ask for Mahajam, family history, past history, so many things which normally we homeopaths do ask. So this is a very unique way of understanding the medicine. But this is absolutely correct way because it gives the fastest and accurate results. And patient not only get cured with the complaint he has come for, but all hidden complaints are also get cured. So gradually the patient recovers. He just start recovering from present state to the past state. So gradually as long as he remains under our treatment, under my treatment, with the help of this enlightened homeopathy, the way I prescribe medicine, he start becoming healthier. Suppose he comes, a man at age of 50 comes to me for the treatment, and after 1 year of treatment, so his health becomes equivalent to what he was 5 4 years ago, though he should have poor health at the age of 51 or 52, but now at the age of 51 or 52 he will have the health as if he is a man of 45 46, like that. So this is a sign that body is recovering. So this happens only with this system of medicine, and with no other system of medicine this happens, because no one goes so subtle. So that is why I am making videos, to make you understand this is the correct homeopathy and everyone should learn it and practice it. Only then the common people will believe in us, will have faith in us, and will come to us with full confidence. Thank you. So now I am sure that you must have gained a lot out of this lecture. And now it is a duty of every good human being, if he gets some benefit from somewhere, he should pass it on to everyone else. So I request you to share this video, this knowledge, to every homeopath on this globe. Only then homeopathy will survive and flourish. Bye.